Ayo baby, it's Dr. Shamp time. Yeah, this is the boss in the Peacekeepers world. I'm really excited because the next world is probably my favorite. I don't know. There's a tie between the magic crafters and dream weavers. I think that's what they're called. Oh my god, I keep getting the world names mixed up. And I also realized that I'm pretty sure I called this world the peacemakers and not the peacekeepers, but whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I thought it was really funny recently. Probably my favorite gaming YouTube channel started doing a Spyro LP, and I was like, oh my god, I wonder if they're watching me. I wonder if they watch my channel. I wonder if I inspired them to play Spyro, but probably not. Yeah, so my favorite channel right now, it kind of changes depending on like what people are doing, but right now I've been super into VoidBurger. I've been watching her for a long time. She has probably the best Silent Hill LPs out there. If you guys are into Silent Hill at all, please go watch her. And all of her friends are really into Silent Hill too, and it makes me really jealous. I wish that I had friends who were as nerdy about Silent Hill as I am, because there's so much to discuss. It's I don't know, you can get really nerdy about it. There's a lot of symbolism that you can analyze. Also, it's just a really cool series. I really enjoy it, and I thought it was just very awesome to find a channel that went so in depth. She's currently playing through Silent Hill 2, and I don't think I ever beat that game. Like, I know the whole storyline, I've watched LPs of the whole thing, but yeah, that was like, this has been my first time, you know, seeing someone really discuss it so thoroughly. She also does a podcast kind of channel called The Great Debate, great spelled Grate, and that's with, I forget his name. I always get two of her friends that she does LPs with mixed up. One is named Chip Cheesem, and the other one is Tortoise on Tour, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that. I feel like I could be totally wrong. But yeah, The Great Debate, really awesome. Let's see what this guy has to say.
This guy thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I'll tell you one thing. He should watch his back.
Oh, good hint there. This boss is really silly. I like that the bosses in Spyro are like kind of cutesy and a little bit silly. It makes them a little bit less intimidating for kids playing this if it's like their first you know, game with bosses in it. I remember the concept of bosses was kind of intimidating when I was a kid. But anyway, if you guys have heard about PT theories, like all the theories that people have made about the playable trailer for Silent Hills, the new Silent Hill game that was supposed to be made by Guillermo del Toro and Hideo Kojima, but got canceled, and I'm never gonna get over it, and I really just don't want to talk about it. But there's this fan theory called the Jarrett theory. Am I getting this wrong? I feel like I should have looked this up before I just rambled about it on this episode. But yeah, one of VoidBurger's friends came up with this theory on how to beat PT. It's called the Jareth theory, right? I don't know, something like that. But anyway, you guys should just go listen to The Great Debate. It's amazing. So yeah, I've kind of like looked up to her for a while. She's obviously a female streamer and LPer. That's what you want to call him. I'm gonna fucking die. Wow, okay. I'm dead. That sucks. This is what I get for rambling about VoidBurger instead of paying attention to the boss. But yeah, so she She has that channel where she discusses theories behind PT and Silent Hill and blah blah blah. And she started playing Spyro recently, but she's playing Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. I think that's Spyro 2, the second game. I don't know. I was really confused when I was watching it though, because I was like, this seems older than Spyro 1. Like there's something about this that seems more primitive, and I didn't know if that was just me being kind of jaded and, you know, I love the charm of this game, partially because it was the game that I played when I was a kid, and I feel like whenever you talk to people, ooh, okay, cool. I thought there was another stage to this boss, but never mind. I just beat the boss, that's cool. I'm gonna collect the rest of the treasure and finish my VoidBurger rant. Yeah, I feel like there's always this idea that people have when they played a game in a series as a kid, and they always think the one that they played was the best. Like, I will always think that Donkey Kong Country 2 is the best Donkey Kong. Why? Then I just fell off that bridge. If I have to beat this boss again... Okay, thank God. That was embarrassing. Yeah, so I just thought maybe I was, you know, biased because I played Spyro 1 as a kid, and I was like, Ripto's Rage, I've never played that one before, this one sucks. But really, it's not as good graphic-wise. I'm probably gonna go and play it now though, because I'm a little bit curious. And it seems like there's more variety in the gameplay, which is kind of cool. Although I never found this game to be boring at all. It got really good reviews. Like, I can't remember if I talked about this actually, but yeah, like IGN and all these game review websites gave it like an 8 out of 10 minimum. It got these really ridiculously good reviews. And you can see how hard it is because at the age of 23, I'm having a hard time just not falling into the friggin' lava. This cool purple lava though, I love this. But I realized the reason why I don't find Ripto's Rage to be as charming is because there's like no textures. Like, it's the same low poly count character models and everything that are in this game. As far as the actual models themselves go, they're pretty similar, but there's no textures on any of the polygons. They're just like plain shapes. It just looks really bad. But anyway, I had this silly idea that maybe VoidBurger had saw my LP and she was inspired to play Spyro. I don't know. We interacted on Twitter for the first time and I was like, oh my god, Senpai noticed me, and I was like kind of geeking out. I've never met she doesn't even have that many subscribers. I think she like just hit 8,000 subscribers, so it's not like she's super famous or well known, but she's famous in my heart. But yeah, I've always really looked up to her, so it was cool to have her talk to me. And I've never talked to anyone like famous before. I met Meg Turney at PAX East, and that's the closest I ever got. And I always thought I'd be better than being like a giddy fangirl, but I guess I'm not, because I totally freaked out when I met Meg Turney, and I totally freaked out when VoidBurger talked to me, and now I'm gonna freak out because I just beat Peacekeepers World. Peacekeepers, yeah, okay, cool. Well, I will see you guys next time when we head off to my favorite world. Bye.